CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers revealed that Xander seems to harbor hatred in his heart after Emma's death. The results of the police investigation could not satisfy Xander. Over the years, he still couldn't accept Emma's departure easily, even though the police not only thought that Esme was simply an accident that led to her death. The law is fair, but it can't satisfy Xander, because Xander knew that Thomas was the one who indirectly caused her death. And since Emma's death, Xander has always lived in torment and suffering. But in contrast to Xander, Thomas has a very comfortable and happy life. Thomas also forgets he was involved in Emma's death. And this time Xander will go directly to Thomas to ask clearly about Emma's death. He really couldn't watch Thomas leisurely while he continued to suffer about Emma's departure. As expected, Thomas denied his involvement, and Thomas told Xander that the police had clearly investigated this matter and reached a final conclusion. Emma died due to an accident. So why is Xander coming to him and bothering him now? Thomas didn't want to continue talking to Xander about any more. But Xander and Thomas would get into a fierce argument, and Thomas would kick Xander out of his house, and Thomas also warned Xander not to come here from now on, or he would report to the police that Xander was trespassing illegally. Too angry at Thomas's stubbornness, Xander hit Thomas in the head with a nearby stick. Xander is sure that Thomas is the person who indirectly caused Emma's death, but he's no clear evidence. Therefore, when talking to Thomas, Xander was shortchanged. If Thomas sincerely admitted his mistake and asked for forgiveness, maybe Xander wouldn't make a big deal out of this, but Thomas was too stubborn, making Xander feel angry. As a result, Xander hit Thomas, causing Thomas to collapse and die instantly. Xander was extremely panicked, and he didn't know things would go this far. And when he came here, Xander just wanted to talk to Thomas properly, and he had no intention of killing him. Xander decides to take Thomas's body and hide it, and Xander can't let everyone find out that Thomas is dead. If Thomas is missing, then everyone will think that Thomas is left somewhere. As long as Thomas's body is not found, Xander will be safe. He understood that it was safe. If exposed, he would definitely go to jail. Xander, of course, doesn't want to go to jail, and it would be terrible if the rest of his time would be spent in prison for murder. But Thomas's unexplained disappearance will be noticed by others. Thomas is not the type of person to leave somewhere quietly. Thomas's relatives know him very well, so they may suspect that something bad has happened to Thomas.